Welcome back. Staying connected and being able to work from home is more important than ever with all of the craziness that's happened this year. Today we have Randy Burgoyne of Fargeek joining us in the studio. Tell us a little bit about Fargeek, the origins of this technology company, and how it has evolved to where it is today.
Well, Burgoyne Computers was a well-known name in technology back in the 80s and 90s, right? And we sold the company in the mid-90s. And the owner, unfortunately, a local businessman, passed away. And about 2007, I was able to reacquire the name Burgoyne Computers. And most recently, I've taken the name Fargeek.com to show that we're supporting those that are remote workers, those that have to work from home, and we're doing it with remote workers, remote IT professionals.
So you say remote IT professionals. So if I'm working at home, I have a problem with my desktop or laptop computer, I can contact you guys and you can fix it from afar, right?
That's right. If a computer can connect to the internet, it's most likely that we can remote in and fix the computer remotely. We can do updates for Windows and Mac. We can do antivirus and malware checks. We can improve the security and check on your routers and your firewalls. There's so much that we can do remotely where you don't have to bring the computer in to get repaired.
So obviously with you doing that, your customers must have a very high level of trust with you and your staff, right?
They do. We have many procedures that we go through. We have multi-factor authentication. We have different levels of encryption and reporting so that our customers can still comply with requirements like PCI and HIPAA compliance, where they have to have certain levels of security in place. And that's a bigger challenge when they're working remotely. And small customers, sometimes they forget that those things are important and they use some unsecure methods of working remotely.
So what advice do you have for people who are working from home these days and their job, their paycheck depends on their computer?
Yeah, there's three things I think that people tend to forget about when they're working remotely. One is to back up the computer. Now, I like to say three backups, three-step backup. One is the original, two is a local backup, and three is an off-site or a cloud backup. The second thing you need to do is make sure your passwords are secure. I know people hate passwords, but password !1 is not a good password. I like to say, okay, use three unrelated words like blue pizza truck 42 as your password. And it's easy to remember, hard to crack.
Good advice. Where can people go to learn more about the services you offer at Fargeek?
Well, first our website, fargeek.com, easy to remember, easy to spell. And also our phone number there that's right below me there, 292-3382. It's been around for 40 years, that phone number.
And finally, before I let you go, Randy, what has the pandemic done for you and your business? Are things just going crazy?
They are. You know, at first in March and April, there was a big push for people to go remote. And so we had a lot of people that were calling and wanting remote connections. And so we'd help them with remote software or cloud services that allow them to work remote. Especially for the small business, it was hard. But then things kind of settled off and people got used to Zoom and things. And we do that. We help people with Zoom. We help them with remote networking, with the securing their data to make sure that it's going to reach the right destination.
All sorts of things. All right, Randy, thank you very much for being here today. We have your information on our website, abc4.com as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.